Stop making this reseller mistake. Honestly, it is one of my biggest pet peeves. If you follow my channel, you probably are guessing what it is. If you don't, I am going to show you how to increase your sales, increase the money you're bringing home without listing more. We hear so many times in the reselling community, the only way to make more money is to list more. But what we don't think about is if we're listing more, we are also spending more. And what is that doing to your net? You're tying up your capital. You can increase your sales. I did 4 things that increased my sales 40%. Let me show you in eBay. 40%, friends. Here, if you are not familiar with eBay, you can go ahead and look. I highly recommend becoming competent and understanding these metrics. I'll link a video up above on what all of these metrics mean and how to look at your numbers and data. But I know that these things work because I've increased my sales by 40%. I did these things and then I looked at my numbers, and the only thing that I changed was this, and it is increasing my sales by 40%. Before we get into the 4 things that I did, I'm going to talk a little bit about the theory and why this works, and then I'll share with you the 4 things that we did. The golden formula for resellers. If you are new to the channel, this is essentially how much money you make put into a mathematical formula. Don't fret, I'm going to break it down and show it to you how it works. If you are in my membership group, you get this download for free. If you'd like to purchase it, it is for purchase on my sale linked or on my website linked down below. So you don't have to do the math. I'll show you in a minute that you just enter in numbers and it comes up. But the golden formula for resellers is exactly why this works. There's 3 different things. Well, let's talk about the formula first if you're new to the channel. Sell-through rate times your active listings. This is how many, sell-through rate is how many items you've sold out of how many you have for sale. Your active listings is how many items you have for sale. So these 2 things is essentially how many items you've sold. How many items you sold out of how many you have for sale, times how many items on average your items are selling for. That's how much your gross revenue is. That's it. But when you put it into a mathematical formula, you can see, let's remember, friends, just real quick, I'm going to take you back to 7th grade math. When you have an equal sign, what's on this side is the same as what's on this side, right? So if you want to, let's go back to the golden formula. If you want to increase your gross revenue, we want to increase one side, you have 3 variables that you can pick from. And this is where it comes from when you hear on social media, make more money by having more active listings. That is absolutely one way to make more money. Let's say we put this to 3,500. I have more active listings now. We'll take a look down here and see how much money I'm going to make. Absolutely, that is one way to do it. But what you don't consider when you do that is now I've spent more money. Another way that you can do it is come over here to your sell-through rate. So this is how many items you're selling. Ways to increase your sell-through rate, and this is what I'm talking about in this video. I'm going to tell you 4 ways that I increase my sell-through rate without increasing my active listing. So I'm just making more money. I'm selling more items that I already have available without spending more money on more active listings and without spending more time on sourcing and listing. Very easy ways to go in and make more money. So let's take a look in here. Let's say my sell-through rate's at 10%. The things that I did increase it to 12%, I'm making more money. Let's say it goes up to 15%, boom. I'm making more money without listing more items. Oops, that was a wrong error. So now you guys are probably wondering, hey, what did you do, Sarah? We get why it works. What did you actually do? So the 4 things that I did, go in and edit your old listings. So some say that this works because of the eBay algorithm. I'm going to tell you that I was at eBay headquarters and no one would admit to this. So I don't know that it's necessarily that, as your old listings aren't selling for a reason. So if you go in and edit them, change your photos, change your titles, recheck your comps. If you've had something for 3 years and it hasn't sold, go in and see what the comps look like, and if it's priced too high now over the course of 3 years, inflation's gone up, prices have gone down. Is it something that you're doing in your listing? Or for me, I sell women's clothing, shoes, and purses. Oftentimes I have an item that can kind of go in 2 different categories. And so I'll pick one category. It's been 3 years. That's not where people are searching for it. I'll switch it to the other category. Go in and make your old stale items, the items you have already spent money on, make those sell. Make more money doing that than buying more items. I'm not saying don't buy more items. Obviously, you have to have new items. But these are ways that you can sell the items that you already have without tying up your capital. The second thing you can do is you can increase your repeat buyers. And I'll link a video up here that I recently did. I ran a sale. I did these things. I did a BOGO coupon to where it was multiple items, buy one, get one, right? So that's increasing my sell-through rate because now they're buying 2 items instead of 1, right? I sent this BOGO out in a newsletter to my previous customers, again, increasing my repeat buyers. So not having to hope that someone is searching for, I am reaching out to people that I know have purchased from me before, who they followed me, so they liked my service, they liked my products, whatever it is, I'm reaching out to them to get them to come back instead of hoping that someone finds it on search or randomly around eBay. I am in women's clothing, shoes, and purses. It's heavily saturated. I'm reaching out to the people that I know like me because statistically, there is research that shows they will spend more money and they will come back to you if they have already come to a follower. And then, like I said, I did a BOGO. I will link the video up here of how to go through and do these things and how they worked for me. But this increases my sell-through rate, increases how many I sold because I'm reaching out to people that already liked my items and I'm getting them to buy multiple quantities instead of just one without listing more items. I'm just letting them know what I have going on. Pull a listing quality report. This is one of the most underused reports tools that eBay has. I will link a video up here. It is very extensive. It can be very overwhelming and very scary. So I walk through every single metrics and give you tips and tricks on how to really use it to your benefit and not be completely overwhelmed by it. But a listing quality report, eBay is literally telling you how to make your listings better. If you are buying more items and your items that you have are not the best quality items, listing perspective, buying more items and continuing to do bad practices or not making them the best that they can see, you're just going to be buying more stuff that is not going to sell. The listing quality report, so if you don't know what it is, it goes through and it looks at your categories and says, hey, for me, jeans, this is what all of the different things, how many pictures you have, what impressions you're getting, how many item specifics you have, all of these different metrics that we are told you have to have in your listings. It compares your practices and what you're doing in your category to what the top 5% sellers. So the people who are selling the most in your category, how do you compare to them and how can you improve? It tells you exactly what you need to do to get to the best quality and get to where those high volume sellers, not even volume, where those best practice sellers, those top 5% of people are, making your listings better so that what you already have can sell. This is going to help you make more money without listing more and tying up your capital. And then the last thing that I highly recommend doing that is going to also increase, send out offers. If people have liked the item, oftentimes they want an offer, right? If they like it, they're like, hey, I'm waiting for an offer from the person, or they put it there and then maybe they forgot about it, or they're waiting for a payday, or whatever it is. Sending out these offers to watchers is absolutely going to help. And something that I learned recently is that someone watches it and it sends an offer. It also sends out an offer if someone has kind of been creeping on your item, right? So they didn't hit the watch list, but they've looked at your item multiple times. eBay algorithm picks this up, and when you send an offer, it sends it to those people as well. And running sales, even if you don't want to heavily discount your items, running sales is going to get you more sales if you heavily discount, and they get a good deal. But what it's also going to do is when you're on eBay, let me show you, because I say this a lot, so I really want people to understand what I'm talking about. When you're on eBay and you're going to look for something, let's say I want jeans Wrangler. This is going to come up with a whole bunch. But when you're on eBay and people are searching for items, you are at the left filter system. So the more things on this left side that you have filled out in your listing on the back end, in the item specifics, the more it's going to come up when people are filtering down, especially in heavily saturated categories. Over 100,000 items came up in this search, right? So people are going to start filtering down to get exactly what they want. The more that you have of these filled out, so definitely fill out all your item specifics that are relevant. But if you come all the way down, go, free shipping is one of them. So if you offer free shipping, you come on down, there's deals and savings. People will select on that, and if your item is on a sale, it's going to come up. Or if you have a BOGO going or whatever it is, it's going to come up in that. If you like this video, YouTube also thinks you'd like this video. I will link a playlist here of how to make money reselling, and then make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want an extra level of support and to help you become better resellers, more support, free dash or 50% off at dashboards. You get little emojis, lots of features in becoming a member to really help you level up and get a more personalized advice and mentorship from me. You can join my memberships.